All right, here we go. What up, YouTube? It's your girl Pimp back with another video. And I got two special guests this time. But before we get right into the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video, thumbs it up, thumbs it down, whatever you feel like doing. Just make sure you share the video. Without further ado, I have Shanna and Jason Ewing in the building. How are you guys doing?
Doing great. How you doing, Pimp?
Oh man, I'm making it, working hard, grinding. So I ain't gonna complain. I'm still here. I'm
Yeah,
still here.
we're winning.
We're winning. Once again, guys, thank you so much for doing this for me. I really, really, really appreciate this.
Of course. Man, we've been trying to get together and do this for a long time. I know we've been
That
messaging back and forth.
that is true. But people get busy, so I understand that. I
Yeah.
definitely understand that. So for people who don't know who you guys are, please introduce yourself. Let us know where you're from, all that good stuff.
I'm Jason Ewing. I'm originally from Maryland. I've been just about everywhere in my travels. And this is my beautiful wife, Shanna.
Hi.
You probably already know her. I
The
think she's
look,
more famous than I am.
the queen moderator, as I call her.
Man, all the channels got me as a mod anymore.
I swear, I was like, well, damn, she in just as many as I am.
Be on two phones at once.
Man, sometimes it's like my laptop, my tablet, my two phones, because I'm trying to support everybody.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So it
And
get
leaving
crazy.
comments and oh
Right,
man.
exactly. Trying to read comments, coming back. I know people be like, what's taking you so long? Well, I'm over here. I'm over there. So it'd be like a whole bunch of delays and everything. So
Yeah.
um, so you guys served in the army?
I was Navy for about 11 years
Oh wow.
and
I was in the Marine Corps.
The Marine Corps. Okay, now did you
did
guys
not
meet?
know each other while we served. We've known each other going on 11 years now.
Okay, how'd you guys meet? Oh
Like
shoot.
a fish.
Okay. Well, you know what?
Yep, yep.
I know a lot of people who have met offline and are married, been married for like you said, 10 plus years. And then there's me out in the dating world,
You got to
nothing.
use your discretion. That's the biggest thing.
There's a lot of
Oh,
crazies out
man.
there.
Oh my goodness. So what made y'all, connect? What was it about Jason that made you say, I'll give it a chance? He don't seem like a creeper.
Had a lot of same interests. He's like, hey, you want to go out for a drink, have coffee? So we went out, and at first, we clicked, but we didn't really know. And then we went back to it a few months later, and then so we've been together almost 11 years, married for going on 6. So
Oh
I mean, we
wow.
put up with each other, so there's got to be something there. He's crazy. He handles mine.
Hey, it's nothing wrong with that at all. At all. So what made you guys do the whole YouTube thing?
I mean, mostly just being a part of the community. Yeah, pretty much my information's already out there, because
Mhm.
I'm always in the rate your guns and everything like that. So it's like, why not at that point? Because I was really hesitant with social media. I actually just started with social media in probably the last
Year.
year.
Mhm.
And I had
Mhm.
no social media up till that point, basically just because I didn't need it. But once
Mhm.
I became involved, I started off watching gun channels like Hickok 45 and stuff like
Oh, I
that.
love him. Yeah.
And then one day I stumbled upon RGG,
Mhm.
and that kind of changed everything because I always kind of fit in with the black community a little bit better. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? That's just
Mhm.
my background, from the time when I was growing up, about 12, 13 years old. We moved to a place called Port Deposit, Maryland,
Uh-huh.
and from there, at first it was a little bit rough for me because it was, it was being thrown into a whole different situation than I was used to. But
Yeah.
before, I had made friends in the community and all that, and ever since then, going through the Marine Corps and then the friends I had there, some of them have even been in RGG's chat from time to time. And that's
Okay.
cool just to see old people pop up, and I don't even know who they are. And then they start talking to me about places we've been. So I mean, and as far as that, I fit in immediately. Just the
Mhm.
the type of things we talk about and all that, and it's been great. And I even brought my wife into the situation.
Yep, yep. A little hesitant at first,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
definitely don't see my face very often. So kudos on you for getting me in here.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I got you.
I try to stay hidden, but I mean, do what
Yeah.
I got to do.
Okay.
With both of us being military, we're both used to really diverse group of people. So I feel like we fit in most anywhere. Well, I'd like to think that. I don't know. But so when he started, he's like, "Hey, you should check it out. You should check it out." And I finally did, and I was like, "Dang, these people are cool."
Yeah.
Accepted me into your little family, and we look forward to all the lives, and definitely look forward to June and hopefully meeting you and
Are you guys coming?
Oh, we coming. We driving 44 hours. Yeah. You don't want to fly.
Right, you don't want to fly. Right.
I can't stand airports.
Oh my God. I don't blame you. They just overwhelming for no reason.
Chaos.
For no
And then
reason.
if it gets laid over and everything, then you can even miss the event, I'd
Yeah.
rather be on my own wheels, my own control.
Where you guys coming from? Alaska?
Almost.
Washington. Okay. Because
Yeah.
I had a friend who was stationed in Alaska, and I know that used to be a drive for him. So I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, what you know what? What's so crazy is I want to plan a trip to Seattle. That's so crazy.
So
that
we're
you
like
said.
2 hours north of Seattle. We're on an island in the Puget Sound.
If you do, you gotta come see us.
Oh wow. So y'all on an island? Like
Yeah, we live on the island. There's only 2 ways on and off. You either gotta take the bridge on the north end.
I'm an island boy.
You gotta take the ferry from the south end.
Oh wow. Okay, sort of kind of how like New York does it with the ferries a little bit.
I don't think our ferry system's quite as good as New York. I ain't never been there, so I don't really know, but it's like
See, you don't have to take a ferry to get here though. There's a land bridge.
Okay.
So you have that as an option, which is typically what we take. Unless you're going to one of the other islands,
We don't like waiting for the ferries. We'd rather just drive. Same time, it's just you either sit in your car or you're driving.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Now, were you guys into guns before you was in the in the service?
So I was always growing up. I'm from Michigan originally.
Okay.
So a lot of 4-H and stuff out there, hunting. So I did shooting sports in 4-H. So I was always into guns and stuff. And then I joined the military. Liked guns even more. I just never owned any weapons because it's really hard when you're in the military. And then moving around when I got out, moved back to Michigan, I was like, yeah, I miss the ocean. It's too cold here. I got to go. And so then I moved out here, and then I met him, and then we started building our collection together.
Okay. What was the first gun that you ever picked up or
First
shot?
gun I picked up was my Ruger LCP 2380.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Jason?
The first thing I picked up was Smith & Wesson M&P 1522.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, we've got several now. But I love that gun. It's great for training,
Okay.
Have you ever shot one of those?
I haven't. I've seen them. I always see them.
Yeah.
So, but I do.
Yeah, I like them a lot. I mean, some people don't like them, but that's with everything.
It's it's people preference. Some people think
got like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how I feel about Taurus. People are like, why you got Tauruses? I'm like, I don't know. I
don't think there's anything particularly
like
wrong
them.
with Tauruses.
Never shot them, so I can't really say anything about Taurus.
I've shot a lot of Taurus revolvers, and they shoot really well. I haven't shot a lot of their other handguns, but I'd be interested to try.
Yeah. Now the revolvers, I definitely love their revolvers.
Yeah.
Hands down. And they're definitely getting better with as far as the pistol game is coming. It's kind of Glockish, except for Glock's got better sights maybe and more. I can't even say more accurate because Taurus can be accurate as well. Well, any gun can be accurate in my opinion, as long as you know how to use it. I'm not saying
on who's holding it.
Yeah, it depends on who's holding it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say, go buy a high point, even though a high point is interestingly creeping up there.
Everybody needs a burner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'm a Smith & Wesson junkie. That's my thing. I love the Smith & Wesson.
Okay.
Yeah. But they all function pretty well the same, and you may like Tauruses for that same reason. But the triggers, at least now at this point, they're all pretty much the same. They're the flat face trigger. They've worked out a lot of bugs with triggers. I've got some of the older ones as well, and I don't mind those particularly. But I'm not a trigger snob.
Yeah.
I like a good functioning, heavy duty handgun, and these things I run them hard, and they keep up with me. So.
Okay. So what's your everyday carry, Jason?
Everyday carry is a Shield Plus.
Shield Plus? Okay.
Yeah.
And why just does it fit well?
Oh,
Reliability?
yeah, I like it because well, I originally carried the Shield, right? And
Mhm.
so now the Shield Plus is basically a better version of that. You know, it comes with that flat face trigger. It's got more capacity. You know, so you've got a 13 round capacity plus one in the pipe. You know, whereas with the original Shield you had 8+1.
Yes. Yep.
You know,
That's true.
so picking up those extra couple rounds, it's worth it to me, and it still fits in my old holster. It's carrying the
Okay.
same profile weapon, but you got an advantage. You know, and
Hmm.
carrying a full size is kind of tough.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
uh, some guys like it, but for me, I do a lot of crawling around and a lot of crazy work, and it's
Hmm.
better for me to have something that's compact and
Easy to carry. Okay. Shanna,
yeah.
what's yours? What's your everyday
It's
carry?
a Weston 9 M&P Easy. I
You
got a
know
lot of
what?
nerve damage in my hands, so
I
the
was just about to
Easy.
say, yep. I like the easy for people who, like you said, with nerve damage or older people, especially. Um,
I ain't that old.
yeah. I mean, well, I'm just saying, like, say for example, like my great aunt who's in her 60s, excuse me, who has like arthritis or something, and I like it too. I'm not gonna lie, especially the 38, easy to cock back, easy to carry. So I know a lot of new shooters always ask me what to get. I'm like, whatever you comfortable with.
Mhm.
Go test them out. Because most people go buy guns because how they look.
That equalizer's nice too.
I seen like a bunch of reviews on it.
That uses the Shield Plus mags, and they've
Hmm.
got a 15 round capacity mag, which I'm assuming you can use with your Shield Plus as well.
Yeah, whereas the regular 9 Easy only has 8 or 10. Can't remember right
Hey, how
now.
about that Smith and Wesson 5.7 though?
I've been looking at a bunch of reviews on it as well.
Oh man, I want that.
You want that?
Yeah,
So
put that on the list.
what's y'all favorite caliber?
Uh, I'm taking a liking to 10 mil, you know,
Okay.
but you sacrifice a little bit with capacity with that. So 9 mil is typically what I would carry unless I'm in bear country.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely got 10 mil for if we go up in the mountains.
Okay.
Lots of
Okay.
bear.
Now on the West Coast, I always wondered how the laws were there. I know how California laws are, but what about like Washington?
So our laws are getting kind of twisted at this point. As far as right now, what we're limited to isn't much because everything's grandfathered, right?
Hmm.
But this legislative session will really decide whether or not we stay in this state.
Yeah, right
Mm.
now the worst thing we have is magazine capacity. Anything over 10 isn't allowed.
I mean, it's allowed as long as you already had it
Yeah,
pre-existing the
previously.
law.
Hmm. Hmm.
So no more, which I stocked up because I'm not going to be the guy without the guns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm
So
definitely understand that. I'm it's like it's one of those hard situations because I want to understand where they're coming from with all the mass shootings. We just had a recent one in Michigan.
my heart goes out to those people that are
Yeah,
suffering.
absolutely. Absolutely. But then I think about what if somebody was able to carry and able to stop him before he got to anybody else?
And
You
I don't know
know?
how we'd ever get that in the colleges. I don't think it's really possible because of the way people think.
Hmm.
However, people need to understand that banning guns is never going to work. First of all, prohibition of nothing has ever worked.
Yeah,
If that
that's
were the
true.
case, there wouldn't be any more prostitution. There wouldn't be any more
Liquor,
guns. I mean, there wouldn't be any more drugs. You know what I mean? There wouldn't be drugs anywhere. I'm
right.
pretty sure if you wanted to find drugs right now, no matter what state you're in, you go find them. You know what I mean? If that's your main objective. Uh,
Yep.
and I just don't understand that way of thinking when you can build a gun out of something like two pieces of pipe or print
Or a
a gun
pen.
with a 3D printer and it's
Yep.
completely untraceable.
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
so what way of thinking could you use to think that by disarming the legal gun owner that you're going to get any headway? I just don't understand.
Hmm.
You can't
Yeah.
explain it to me.
Yeah. So because that's what we kind of going through with Illinois in a way. But I feel like
Yeah.
with Illinois it's more of politics because they wasn't singing all this when it was okay in the black and brown communities. But now
Yeah,
that it's bleeding into the rich and white communities, oh, now it's a problem. But my
yeah,
thing is, like the one we just recently had last year, I can't believe it's about to be a year. He was flagged for having, mental issues, but because his father said, "Hey, I'll vouch for him, I'll watch out for him, make sure that he used the gun properly," they gave him permission. And of course, his father is a pillar in the community, you know. But yeah, and you see what he ended up doing with it. Even though they had him flagged,
yeah.
but everything. But now they want to blame it on the gun, and I was like,
You
well,
know,
no, it wasn't the
yeah,
gun.
and honestly, if you run into a crowded room with a machete, you could probably do as much, maybe even more damage, because once people start trampling each other, that's
Yes.
when these people that want to do these terrible things gain their headway. You know what I'm saying? It's like the guy in Vegas, and we had just left Vegas a couple weeks before that for our honeymoon when
Oh
that happened,
wow.
that tragedy, right?
Yeah.
And that man opened fire on that. But the thing is, people, the strongest are going to try to survive, and they're going to
Hmm.
trample those other people who are weaker. And it's
Hmm.
sad. It's sad to see. I hate to see it. And like I said, with it being as though you can make a weapon from practically nothing, you
Yeah.
know, I don't see what difference it. I mean, at that rate, we're gonna have to ban all cars. We're gonna have to ban all hammers. We're gonna have to ban all baseball bats. We're gonna have to ban everything. I can take a
Yeah.
broken bottle and hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean,
Everything's a
and
weapon
yeah. Yeah, everything's a
in the
weapon.
wrong hands.
Yeah, because even in jail, they can make it out of pen and rubber band.
Yeah, I mean, if what you intend to do is harm, nothing can stop you beyond putting you behind bars.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
and I hate to be that way too, but we have to protect the people, that want to protect each other and build a community.
And being a
You
community,
know.
yeah. Absolutely. I agree. I totally agree. So I see that you also are into subwoofers like myself.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I got a couple of things coming too.
Okay. Okay. So and
Yeah.
so you built those boxes actually like from scratch?
Yeah. Yeah. I just take the MDF material, rip it down, build a
Hmm.
frame inside of it and put it together.
Carpet it.
Carpeted it, everything. Shanna helped a lot actually.
Really?
She's a champ. She helps me with a lot of my projects that I
He
can't
doesn't give
handle.
me much choice in the matter. He's like, hey, I need your help. Because he's like, no, help me now. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Oh my God.
She's a champ.
How long you been into the subwoofer thing?
So that started in high school. When I got my first car, I had 412s in it, and I was beating down the
Same.
block like a champ. I had the old Orion subwoofers. And I bought an Auto Tech amp and had it in the back. It was like 800 watts.
Mhm.
I thought I was something cool, and I still do, I guess.
You can hear
I
him coming.
know.
Yeah, they say it's miles.
Yeah, because I just recently took my I had these subwoofers for over 20 years. That's the crazy part. But
Man,
I just recently took them. When I first got them, I had a '02 Taurus.
yeah,
Um, but I have a Chevy Cruze and it's smaller, and it's just taking up so much of my trunk space. I had to take it out because when I want to travel, I can't put my luggage in. So
yeah.
that's the only thing. And I was like, man, like, is there any way I can put it like in like my seats or something so it won't take up so much room? Because the box is
I
just.
mean, you could get a different kind of box, or build something custom. I
Hmm.
mean, I'm not saying you, but you could, get somebody to
Yeah,
build custom or something like that. I don't know. I have to look at the model and the of car you got and take a look at that.
yeah. Because I would hate to let him go. I had him for
There's
20
there's a lot of
years.
options now too with flat piston subwoofers where you can
Hmm.
really get a lot of sound out of a really small subwoofer system. We're
Yeah.
about to do something small in Shanna's truck here
Okay.
shortly.
Oh, you be beating the block up, Shannon?
I've had my Tahoe about 3 years, and my last car, I had a system in that. So ever since I've had my truck, I've been missing my system. Even though it has the stupid little one up front, it's just not the same.
It's
And
not
now
the
they got me
same.
in this truck now, I'm like, oh, I'm extra jealous. I don't want to give up all my space either. I
Yeah,
like
it's the
having all my
space
space.
thing. I know. Oh man, because I've definitely missed it. I don't know. It's just something about riding down, bumping.
Man, when your favorite jam comes on,
I know I have
Yeah.
12s in my Jetta, so I get it.
I'm shaking up the whole block. I got 418s.
Wow. Wow. See, in Chicago, you would have hella tickets.
Yeah, I mean, around here is not too bad, and I try to watch, and
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not terribly worried about it because I'm just having fun, I wouldn't do it
Yeah.
first thing in the morning or, in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
residential neighborhood, but if I'm on the highway, you know, there's no reason why I can't listen to my music as loud as I want.
And true that. True that. So you
I don't
both
want to hit a deer or something. You know what I mean? I scare them away long before I get close.
I'm about to say before you even close, they hear you coming.
They're like, "Whoa, no!" I don't know what that is, but it sounds terrible.
That's true. That's true. So you guys both have YouTube channels. What are we going to do with those channels? What's the future looking like with them?
Me, probably not a whole lot. A lot of people were harassing me, so I finally did it. I only got 2 videos. That's all that's been there for a minute. I
Mhm.
mean, I might throw something on there, but definitely some gun stuff whenever we go to the range or something. I don't
Mhm.
know.
New
I'm into
guns,
all
something like
sorts of
that.
things. I bake a
Okay,
lot. I thought about maybe doing like a cheesecake video, but I don't know.
you should. I love watching cooking videos.
So do I. A lot of
Yeah,
fun.
I know it's weird. And then my friends think it's weird because I watch people eat. I watch the mukbangs and stuff like that. And what's the quote when they eat in quiet and silence? I be watching that. I don't know. I'm
The
just weird.
ASMR stuff.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just like I just sit there and just watch. I don't know. It's weird,
Yeah,
and just and then some stuff some people eat is just amazing.
I
Like
know.
they put it away,
yeah.
pounds and pounds of food. Oh man, y'all should do a mukbang because I'll watch it
I'll watch it.
because I like
Maybe we will.
all the food challenges and all that stuff. I'll be watching. This is one lady named Raina, I think her name is.
Oh yeah, I know who she is.
Oh my God, she's so small. She's
It's always the
so
tiny ones that
it's,
can just eat everything.
yes. And I just look at something, I blow up.
That's what I was just thinking. No, I might do some
Jason,
video game stuff too because we're really big into VR.
okay, that would be
So we both
cool.
do the virtual reality, but we just haven't had time.
That's
Yeah.
the biggest thing because I'd like to go a lot more into virtual reality and prepping because I'm a pretty big prepper too. I just like to be prepared for any situation life throws at me. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, from being in the Marines, I've been in some pretty sorry situations where
Yeah.
you wish you had this, you wish you had that, and I don't want to go without if I can prevent it. And be as well prepared for whatever event may be thrown at us.
Especially where we live, the power goes out a lot. We get a lot of high winds, so we have a generator because we've been without power for like 3, 4 weeks before. And
Oh
then
my
because we
God.
are on an island, I mean, if something happened to ferries and then if something happened to the bridge, we'd be stuck. So
Yeah.
there's just extra things we have to think about for where we live.
Okay. Well, that's definitely understandable. Do y'all do the whole solar panels and things of that nature too?
Haven't
We're in
really
Washington.
haven't really gotten to the solar panels or anything like that, but
Mm-hmm.
we're mostly we have a generator, like I said, for backup power. We have several different power storage devices that would give us power temporarily for things.
Okay.
Things of that nature, but mostly like water storage, a way to purify water. Like I've got a way to purify salt water, because
Oh,
we're surrounded by water, but it's not drinkable,
okay.
but if you have a way to do that, then, you can pretty much sustain as long as you need to, you know.
That's pretty freaking awesome. Okay. I'm starting a little bit. I'm starting with my little herb garden. And
Yeah. Have you got any
I'm
MREs yet?
oh nope.
Have you ever had an MRE?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look out for you here in the near future. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you
Yeah.
some.
Sounds like
We
a
get some good
plan.
ones too.
I try to look out for everybody. I've sent so many cases of these out to the community, and I'm doing another giveaway at 500 subscribers too. So I'm at like 412, 413.
I
It
saw
varies.
that.
It goes
Yeah.
up and down. I'm trying to get there. I need to put out more work. I need to make more videos, and I'm gonna do that. It's just
We're
hard
just so
finding the time.
busy.
We got this dog. I'm sure you've heard her bark a few times. Marley, she is a maniac. And keeping up with her. She's a new puppy. She's like 3 now, but she is
She's
tough.
She's
half
tough.
king, half lab, so she's
She's
a beast.
energy. She's a ball of energy.
Yeah, I bet. And I bet she's pretty big too.
About 70 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Ooh,
She
child.
needs a shock collar. straighten her up.
Oh. Well, let everybody know how they can reach you guys on your social medias.
Okay, so I've got my link on YouTube. I don't know if you can post it in the comments or whatever, or the
Yes.
comments for the video.
Yep.
Just Jason Ewing on YouTube. I just use my name. I'm
Okay.
genuine.
Same for Instagram. We're both just
Yeah,
Shanna
Instagram
Ewing
as
and
well.
Jason Ewing. Not hard to find. Not very creative on that one.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Well, once again, guys, I really, really appreciate this. Like I said, we've been trying to do this for a long time, and I had to get y'all in because y'all are a big part of the two-way community, in my opinion. So I want to make sure I got that interview from you guys. So I definitely appreciate it.
Oh, we got nothing but love for this community. It's just been great being a part of it.
Mm-hmm. We appreciate you thinking about us and wanting to interview us. So.
Absolutely.
Anytime.
We ain't nobody, but okay if you want.
Oh man,
I can't wait to see you either.
Yeah, y'all somebody to me. So
absolutely, we appreciate it.
So stick around, guys. Hey, YouTube, thanks again for coming through and watching this wonderful interview. Make sure you guys go check them out on their social medias. I'm definitely gonna put it in the comments below. Like I said, make sure you share this video, like, comment, subscribe, thumbs it up, thumbs it down. And until the next video, we will see you guys later. Peace.
Bye.
Okay. Wait 1 second, y'all.
Oh, okay.
No, you good.